So I changed my mind about the most popular fragrance worldwide. Baccarat Rouge 540 by Maison Francis Kurkdijan. And if you are watching my channel for a longer time, you might also have watched my video about how to smell expensive and the most expensive smelling perfumes, where I was also talking about Baccarat Rouge and where I was clearly saying that I will never buy that because it's so popular. But I got it as a gift and I won't say no to a gift, of course. So here it is. This is what I got. It is a very nice travel set. I will show it to you. It is really cool actually if you are traveling a lot. And of course I already tried it, and that's why I changed my mind about it. I will tell you more about that later. First of all, I want to show you how it actually looks like. So this is what I got. So there are 5 bottles, sprayer bottles, and then there is this case. And it is very smart because you can put those bottles into this case and it looks like like a nice perfume bottle. Also, this case is really heavy and it has a magnet, as you see. So it is super high quality. So here you put this small travel bottle like this, and then it sits inside. It's super practical for your handbag, for carrying it with you. The size of the small bottles is 11 milliliters. Those 5 together are 55 milliliters. And I think that it's a good amount because I also found out by using Baccarat Rouge now a few days that it is extremely long lasting and you really don't need a lot. So 2 sprayers are really so much that you are walking around in a cloud of Baccarat Rouge. 2 sprayers, and I smelled it the next day, I smelled it in the morning. But now, let's start with the review. Why I changed my mind about it. What I said in the beginning, that it is the most popular fragrance worldwide, it's not my invention. I read it in Vogue. It is actually according to the British platform Hey Discount, where Baccarat Rouge for 450 has been ranked, and it appears to be the most searched fragrance. There are around 6 million Google searches and many views on TikTok, as well as hundreds of thousands Instagram hashtags. And I'm sure that there are also quite a few YouTube reviews. So this perfume was born from the encounter between Maison Francis Kurkdijan and Baccarat to celebrate crystal manufacturer's 250th birthday. This creation is a fragrance that has an extremely high recognition. If you smell it, you directly recognize it. And it has a very unusual combination of fragrances, and it smells extremely expensive. Honestly, when I was wearing this fragrance and I went to the supermarket in my casual clothes, I felt like $1 million baby, because this fragrance gives you a mood, it gives you a feeling, and the ingredients are combined in such a specific way that it is hard to describe, but I will try. What the website says is that there is a specific molecule used that is actually quite known in the perfume industry, but its isolated form. It is said to evoke floral and the fresh delicacy of jasmine with a slightly lemony facet. And in its natural state, because it's a synthetic molecule, obviously, you can also find it in black tea and in jasmine. But it is more airy and more luminous. This molecule has a quite complicated name. I will try to read it for you. Methyl dihydrojasmonate. So the combination of this molecule with the other ingredients seems to be a masterpiece. And the 4 ingredients that you can smell, or that Baccarat Rouge consists of, are jasmine, saffron, cedarwood and amber. I have to say that jasmine does not really come out on my skin a lot. So I will now spray it and I will describe to you what I smell from this combination. So I will only spray once. And it is, so you spray it and you smell wealth. I don't know how to describe that. You smell elegance, you smell luxury. From all the perfumes that I know and that I have listed in my How to Smell Rich video, I would place Baccarat Rouge 540 on number 1 with regard to smelling wealthy. And I don't know if it comes from the association that many richer or more wealthier people are actually using it, because I have told you that I smell it in very elegant and very upscale environments, and people who are rather wealthy are using this perfume. It also has to do with the price point. It is on the higher price scale, not the highest, but it is definitely expensive. It is not like a mainstream perfume. I have been thinking about it, if it's just the association with those upscale environments that makes me perceive this fragrance as smelling extremely wealthy and exclusive and luxurious. No, it is not this association only. It is the actual fragrance. The fragrance has something about it. Something mysterious, something high quality. Mixture of woody and sweet is very unusual. And if it exists, it only exists mostly in oriental fragrances, which are also oftentimes very expensive and high quality. And this mixture is simply unique. If you've seen some of my other perfume reviews already, you already know that I like woody fragrances, but I have never talked about sweet fragrances because I actually don't like sweet fragrances. But in this combination, the sweetness is okay. The sweetness goes away after some time on my skin. It reminds you a little bit of cotton candy, but not in a cheap way. It's in a very, very exclusive way. Maybe it's not cotton candy. Maybe it's more like a 5-star Michelin dessert with a little bit of caramel. But it is luminous. It is transparent in a way. So the sweetness is a bit transparent. It's not killing you like some sweet perfumes. The woodiness comes together with that and makes it a very interesting combination, which will make not only women but men at the same time smell absolutely delicious and very, very attractive. So I would say that Baccarat Rouge 540, although it is woody sweet, is as suitable for a man as it is for a woman. It is simply luxurious. It is simply attractive. People turn their heads. People want to know what is this? There are already many dupes of this perfume, but you know that I'm absolutely not into dupes. I'm more for the original thing. So I would rather not buy this perfume than buying a dupe, because a dupe will never be the same. So yes, this perfume is not as bad as I thought. As I said, I wouldn't have bought it in the first place myself for the reason that it is quite known. But on the other hand, it is still a niche perfume. And maybe it is quite known in specific areas. In those upscale places, you smell it more often. But in general, it is still a niche perfume, and it's not that known as some very mainstream perfumes that you find in every perfumery. If you are interested in smelling extremely rich, wealthy, exclusive and luxurious, and you like the smell, you've tried it on your skin and you love it and you feel good, get it. There is nothing that I can say against it now, because respect for this fragrance. What should I say? I cannot deny how special it smells. I cannot deny how high quality and luxurious it smells. And it will please a lot of people because it is not extreme in a specific way. It is not extremely fresh, it is not extremely flowery, it's not extremely sweet. It is a very interesting almost artsy, like extravagant, abstract composition of a fragrance. And if this is what you are looking for, go for it. That will be my go-to travel fragrance, because it is so practical. I can simply take it with me, my handbag or my hand luggage, and we'll see. I don't think that it will become my favorite fragrance, but as I love fragrances in general, there is a time for each fragrance, and I will see how it goes on the long run and how people will react, how it will combine with my skin. I think it's worth to try. That was my review. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more reviews, you can watch my playlist about fragrances. I have already reviewed some, and most of them are niche perfumes, and most of them are smelling very exclusive and expensive too. So I will see you there, and bye bye!